This is a human. This is Manhattan. And this is the Death Star, a structure over 160 kilometers wide, home to millions, powerful enough to wipe out entire planets. So what if humanity built the Death Star? Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But here's the twist. The more you think about it, the more realistic it becomes. Physically? Possible. Technologically? Maybe one day. And if humanity ever tried, the result might be far stranger than fiction. Imagine a sphere, 160 kilometers wide. That's the Death Star. Inside, millions of rooms, hangars, barracks, control centers, even entire cities, bridges, corridors, command towers, all spinning together in one massive orbital fortress. It's a planet-sized structure with the power to destroy entire worlds. Humanity has built incredible things, from the towering Burj Khalifa to the orbiting International Space Station. But the Death Star is something else entirely. It's as if we took our tallest skyscraper and our greatest space achievement and combined them into one terrifying creation. Why would anyone build it? For military power, of course, ultimate deterrence, planetary control. But what if it could also serve civilians? Offices, schools, even entire communities orbiting a planet that a hybrid, combining defense, industry, and life itself. Who would actually call this place home? Not just soldiers marching through steel corridors, but minds at work. Engineers tuning reactors, scientists running endless tests, technicians keeping the lights alive. Every system humming with life. Every corridor echoing with footsteps. Maybe, somewhere, a family photo pinned beside a console. A reminder that even here, in the heart of a superweapon, people live. Imagine waking up, taking a shuttle up to the station, riding elevators through corridors stretching for kilometers, your office with a view of a planet below, your classroom orbiting a moon. To bring such a vision into reality would require more than imagination. It would take the combined effort of an entire planet, millions of tons of steel and alloys, more than the world produces in decades, modules launched from Earth. Assembled in orbit piece by piece, robots would handle much of the construction, but humans would still need to work, live, and maintain it, every section carefully designed. Each module a part of a massive puzzle. Could it survive its own enormity? A 160-kilometer sphere faces incredible stress, gravity, rotation, thermal expansion, micrometeoroids. Engineers would need to solve problems we can barely imagine. But theoretically, with the right materials and design, it could be done. And getting it to move would pose an even greater engineering problem. It would either float in a stable orbit, maybe near a Lagrange point, or require engines powerful enough to maneuver a city-sized weapon in space. Fuel needs, navigation, and propulsion would be off the charts that it's a logistical nightmare. And a fascinating one. Then there's energy. A weapon that can destroy a planet consumes unimaginable power that you'd need massive reactors. Fusion, antimatter, maybe a combination. Enough to power the super laser. Life support, propulsion, and all onboard systems. And somehow dissipate the heat without frying half the station. Could it be defended? Every exposed surface is vulnerable. Redundant systems, repair crews, security measures. It would need constant maintenance. And if something went wrong, the consequences would be catastrophic. After all the design, the engineering, and the impossible logistics, it all comes down to one final question. How much would it cost? Trillions of dollars, easily. Entire nations' GDPs combined. Only a multinational effort or a galactic-scale corporation could attempt it. Every dollar spent building the Death Star is a dollar not spent on anything else. Hospitals, food, and space exploration. And what about humanity itself? Concentrating that much power in one place raises massive ethical questions. Who controls it? Could it ever be used responsibly? Could we survive it falling into the wrong hands? So, could humanity pull this off? Technically, maybe. Logistically, probably with extreme effort. Ethically? That's another question entirely. Here is my question. If a company offered you a job there, would you take it? Life and work on a weapon orbiting a planet? Go to school on it, spend your life in space? Or would you just watch from afar, amazed at the scale of human imagination? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.